All right, Algebra and Math 8 students. We're talking about applying exponent properties. So if after today's lesson you felt a little bit like this guy and you want to clear up those cobwebs and figure it out, just watch this video and it hopefully will help. Okay, let's talk about the first property. It's called the product of powers property. Product means multiplying powers. So we're multiplying stuff that has powers. They have the same base. A to the m times a to the n be the same thing as a to the m plus n. Okay, so right now you might say, what is he talking about? Well, let's take a look. 2 to the 4th power. Remember, that's just 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. All that is created by 2 to the 4th power. 2 squared is just 2 times 2. So that's created that way. So if you notice, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So we can just say that it's 2 to the 6th power and just write it like that. So you can see that all I did was, the shortcut is to add those two together and I get that. That's the product of powers. The next one is called the power of a power property. We're taking something with a base that has a power and taking it to another power. So the shortcut there we'll find out in just a moment, but let's take a look at this example. This example here, 3 to the 3rd 4 times. That's 3 to the 3rd times 3 to the 3rd times 3 to the 3rd times 3 to the 3rd. All right, and we remember that this is really 3 times 3 times 3, and we're going to do that 4 different times. So instead of writing this out like I did here, I can count them up and say there's 3, 6, 9, there's 12 of them. So altogether I have 3 to the 12th power. Right, or 3 to the 12th power over here. So the shortcut to that is just to multiply those two values together. Okay, and then the last property is called the power of a product property. All right, so when you're multiplying two numbers together and then it's being taken to a power, it's like distributive property. You're saying each of those get that power. So take a look here. 2x to the 4th power. That's 2x times 2x times 2x times 2x. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, there's 4 of them. So that's 2 to the 4th. And then x times x times x times x is x to the 4th. So you can see how that works out. All right, so let's go ahead and practice some of these problems out. And let's get it started. I think so.
Let's get it started in here.
And the bass keeps running and running and running and running and running.
All right, no, enough of that running. We got 2 times 2 times 2. That's this part here, right? Then I've got 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Whew! 9 times 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. That's this part here. And then 2 to the 3rd, 2 times 2 times 2. So I could go and count them all up and do it this way, but that takes way too long. So I can go and just add these together. 4 plus 9 is 13 plus 3 is 16. I get 2 to the 16th power. All right, so now I'm going to do that even faster for the second one. Let's go. They all have the same base, so my answer is -3. 2 plus 3 plus 1 gives me 6. And there's my answer there. All right, let's talk about the next one. Power of a power property. All right, so we'll go the slow way first. 7 to the 4th times 7 to the 4th times 7 to the 4th. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, so 7 to the 12th power. Or we can go the faster way. Say, oh, Ms. Ramos, can't you just multiply these two? Absolutely. Here I have y to the 24th power. Done. All right, and for the last one, it's called the power of a product property. The slow way would be 5x times 5x. Well, that's really 5 times 5. Well, I'd say write it this way for now. X times x, x squared. All right, so my answer here is 5 squared times x squared. And later in class, I'm going to want you to write 25 here, but just want to show you that example. That's the slow way. How about the fast way? Yeah, sure. Each one of these gets this power. So I get 7 squared, x squared, and y squared. And there's my final answer. Ta-da!